My name is Mohsen, and I'm going to be your instructor. Now, before jumping into the material, I want to introduce myself, so you know why I qualify to teach you this course. Right now, I'm the CEO of MTG, Montreal Trading Group, but prior to this, I've been fully immersed in the trading world for a very long time. So I've been trading professionally, and by professionally meaning I've been trading for other companies, trading their capital, since 2011, 2012, so between 7 and 8 years now. And prior to that, I was trading my own personal accounts. So on a professional level, I've held positions like a discretionary trader. By discretionary, meaning I used my own intuition, my know-how to buy and sell products to generate money, right? I've also worked as a semi-automated trader, meaning I used computers and models to help me in my trading executions. I've worked in a brokerage firm. I've also worked as a quant. To be a quant, you need some knowledge in math and computer science. So basically, I've done studies in finance, mathematics, and computer science. And as a quant, I backtested and developed strategies, meaning I programmed algorithms that would buy and sell equities, Forex, cryptocurrencies. I've also worked as a full programmer, so developed trading softwares for hedge funds and other prop shops. So through these positions, which I've held again in brokerage houses, one brokerage house, 4 different prop shops, and hedge funds, I've gained a lot of knowledge, and this is really what helped me start my own firm, Montreal Trading Group, which I've started about 3 years ago. Now, with this knowledge, I'm able to give you a full course on how to trade Forex, but not only from a retail perspective, but from a professional perspective. So without any further ado, welcome to the course, and let's keep going. So by the end of this course, you're going to be able to open your own trading account with a brokerage firm. You're going to be able to download a trading platform like MetaTrader 4 and use this trading platform to send orders, cancel orders, and you're really going to learn everything about it. You're going to be able to use a charting software like TradingView and look at different currency pairs. You're going to be able to look at different time frames for the currencies, and you're going to be able to use those charts to do technical analysis. So you're going to be able to draw support lines and resistance lines. You're going to understand different things about candlestick patterns and chart patterns. You're going to be able to draw technical indicators like Bollinger Bands, or even like RSI, so Relative Strength Index. You're also going to learn how you're going to use these things to decide on if you want to buy or short a specific currency pair. After that, you're also going to learn, well, how much of a currency pair should I buy or sell? So risk management, money management. And where should I buy and where should I sell? And how much profit should I take? And how much risk should I take? All of these things we're going to learn here. And I'm going to even show you some tools that you can use, like a position size calculator that will calculate for you, based on your risk tolerance and account size, how much of a position you should get. You're also going to learn how to use a Forex calendar like this one to know if there's any news coming out on the currencies you're trading, so you might want to avoid a specific currency at a specific time. So by the end of this course, you're really going to have a full picture of how to trade, and you're going to be able to trade using all of the things that we're going to learn here. And I'm going to be showing you some live trades, so there is going to be a practical part to this course where you're really going to be able to do these things by yourself at the end of this course. Now in the next lecture, I'll show you exactly the breakdown of the course and about what we're going to learn for you to be able to do all of these things. So my objective is to teach you how to trade the Forex markets. Now, for you to be a consistently profitable Forex trader, you need to have a solid foundation, and you need to be confident in your skill set and know-how to go and execute trades in that market. Now for this, there's a lot of things you need to learn, and we're going to be learning all of these things. So we're going to start off by talking about currencies. So money, what is the history of money? Because this is what we're trading, right? We're going to talk about the Forex market. So currency pairs, major pairs, cross pairs. We're going to explain the market structure. Okay. We're going to talk about the quotation system. Then we're going to get into Forex specific trading things like lots and pips, leverage, shorting. We're going to have examples of all of these things. Brokers, orders, how to choose a broker, trading platforms. We're going to go in trading platforms and look at them and show you everything that you need to know. Charting softwares. We're going to talk about technical analysis. So charts, candlesticks, trends, patterns, indicators, RSI, all of these indicators that you hear about. We're going to talk about fundamental analysis. Look at calendars and news to know what you should do when these things happen. We're going to talk about risk management and money management. So protecting your account, calculating position size. So how much to buy, right? A question that everybody has. Entries and exits, where to get in, where to get out. Now, after doing these things, we're going to do some live trading. So we're going to trade with real money and put everything that we've learned into practice. We're going to analyze our trades. I'm actually going to show you how to record and analyze your own trades. And then at the end of that, I'm actually going to be talking about trading psychology, because the psychology part is a very big part of trading. And it's something that, all the traders that I've coached and hired at MTG spend a big deal of time teaching them, because it makes the difference. So the way this course is structured is we have a lot of things that we're going to be looking at, right? And these things might not relate to each other from the start. So when I'm talking about the history of money, you might be like, well, why am I learning this? I don't need to learn this. Or then if I talk about technical analysis, well, how am I going to use this? Or then I'm talking about risk management and money management and calculating your position size. They don't relate really. I'm talking about fundamental analysis. I'm talking about trading psychology. All of these things, they don't relate. But then when I do the live trading, all of these things here are going to be used. Okay? So even though we're doing the live trading account, all these other sections that we're going to go over are very important. And you need to give them your attention, because we're going to use all of them in the end. And you're going to be grateful to have had a strong foundation in each of these sections and be able to call upon them whenever you're trading. Now, what's expected of you? If you really want to be a consistently profitable Forex trader, there are some things that you're going to have to do. First, you want to try to understand all the concepts. If a concept is a bit hard, don't skip it. This is not the type of business where you can skip things and it doesn't matter. You need to understand it. So spend time and energy trying to understand this concept. Ask yourself why. This is a very important thing and something that I've seen that most successful traders share. They ask themselves why. So when you see something that you might not understand, ask, why is it that? Why do I use this indicator in that situation? Don't just take it as a yes. Why? And then try and answer that yourself, right? So you can reflect on it and it makes sense. Do the work. So like anything in life where you have potential to make a lot of money, it involves doing work. And I mean everything. There's nothing in life that you can do that doesn't require work. So you are going to have to do the work in this. Ask questions. So there's a Q&A section here. If you have any question, go in the Q&A, check if somebody already asked it. So if it's already answered, you can find the answer there. If not, ask it there and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And then practice, practice, practice. Like anything, the practice is going to make the difference. I've taken a few courses recently. I took a Spanish course. I took a photography course. And even in those courses, they said, if you don't practice, it's like you didn't learn anything. You have to put what you're learning into practice and then it really sinks in. So I want you to practice as we go along in this course. And if you follow these steps, you're going to very, very much increase your odds at becoming a successful Forex trader. So if you want to be a currency trader, you need to understand currency. If you want to be good in anything, you need to understand the history of that thing that you want to be good at. So this piece of paper right here, okay, currency. It's Mexican pesos because I just came back from Mexico and didn't have any Canadian dollars on me.